Poppin' YouTube, this is Mars. Welcome back to another ESO BG's gameplay. Just came to update you on the build. I'm still trying out different sets. Right now I took off Spriggans and I slotted on Hundings for more crit and just all around more base damage. So Hunding so far, I like it just because of the increased crit. I'm also, it's kind of taking the place of Fury. I kind of want to try Fury in the future, but right now is Hundings. Hundings is pretty solid because it's increasing that amount of healing I'm getting more than what I was getting before. I mean, it's not that much more, but it's still pretty good. And the crit is also really nice since I can crit more often. And those crit heals do come in handy, especially since I'm using Green's Dragon's Blood instead of Igneous or Fragmented Shield. I like Igneous and Fragmented Shield, but you still need an additional burst heal to prepare with Cauterize, because for one, Cauterize does not always heal you. Now, it would be good for a group since it increases the healing of your teammates as well, but like, since I can't even heal them efficiently, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me anymore. I mean, I can try and spam Cauterize to help them, but like it's so give and take. It's not gonna really work that way. It'll be really rare if the Cauterize will help you, and I am for damn certain not gonna run Echoing Vigor ever again, because that is the worst possible healing skill in the game for Stam. I don't even know why they made it so Echoing Vigor doesn't heal anyone else anymore. You can't even support heal, but I think that'll change eventually. Back to what I've been working on. So Hundings is in. I'm still deciding what else I'm gonna try. I feel like 7th isn't gonna be taken off. I feel like 7th is gonna be permanent. If I do, actually I kind of have an idea of what I'd change to, but I'd probably change the Monster Helm if I did that, because I have some ideas of what I would like to change if I were to do something else, but that's in the wind. The main thing is, for the build, I'm not going to be running an execute. I decided against trying to run an execute on this build. I'm going to focus on the 3 major stats, which is survivability, damage, and sustainability. I feel like that's more important than trying to have an execute, because I'll get to the point where I put things together where I can focus solely on damage as an execute, and it'll work that way, because it's kind of working that way now. It's just not there yet, and once I feel like I get everything in order, I'll take it into more open world, because it can function in open world. I've tried it, but it needs some more support. It needs to be improved further, especially for non-CP Imperial City and Cyrodiil. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So far I like the build a lot, and oh yeah, I'm no longer running dual swords. It'd be doable, I feel, for more damage if I were to do it with a 2-hander on my back bar instead of sword and shield, because I feel like I just don't have enough dots. And on my sword and shield bar, I've been running an Oblivion enchant for about a week and a half. I liked it. It's kind of okay for just some damage, but I feel like it'd be better to run it on a dual wield bar rather than the sword and shield bar. It just doesn't function the way I want to function, and I'm not using my sword and shield bar enough to have it being efficient as possible, rather than having the disease enchant I originally had, because it gave me more opportunities to defile people. Like anytime I used invasion, it almost had a 90% chance of proccing the disease enchant's debuff for minor defile. Even though it's up for a short amount of time, I mean, it just gets up very easily, and I'd much rather use that than the alternative. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just increasing the damage, increasing the survivability and sustain. Not that sustain is a huge issue, but sometimes when you're using the Maelstrom Sword and board, you can always proc it, but the secondary proc to get the resources doesn't always go off, because sometimes heavy attacks just don't land. I don't know what the deal is, which I guess it's okay. Maybe I need to get better at doing heavy attacks, but really all around, This build, this type of playstyle is very skill intensive. You have to be moving around. You can't really like stay in one place. I mean, you can tank if you like block for a long period of time, but you only have so much stam. And if you're not moving, or if you're not getting that stam back, you're eventually gonna run out. And if you get CC'd with no stam, it's gonna be a tough time. But yeah, I'm liking it. I don't think I'm gonna switch from heavy on this build anytime soon. It's just because like heavy helps out with the magic of sustain. Anytime I take damage, I get resources back. I mean, I don't really see why I would take it off. I mean, medium would work, sort of, but like it would only be for stamina sustain and damage, but I'd lose survivability and mitigation. I'd have to make some serious changes if I were to try it in medium, and I don't really ever see myself trying that in medium. I mean, unless I'm a stam slurk, because it makes the most sense to try that, do that in medium. Heavy would also work on stam slurk, but I think it'd be better to do it on medium, just because you have more options and you actually have a burst heal. I don't even think you need that much health to do it on stam slurk. I think I've seen my friend Ace with 27k health in Cyrodiil. Well, I think that was a CP, not non-CP. But yeah, those are just all my thoughts just being conveyed on the build so far. I think I covered as much as I could. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the video. Keep slaying warriors. Later.
Mad liberator, chef operator, rock the data, amazing flavor. Yo, the way I feel, sometimes it's too hard to sit still. Things are so passionate, times are so real. Sometimes I try to chill, mellow down, blow a smoke. A smile on my face, but it's really no joke. You feel it in the street that people breathe without hope. They going through the motion, they dimming down the focus. The focus get cleared and the light turns sharp and the eyes grow teary. The mind grow weary. I speak it so clearly, sometimes y'all don't hear me. I push it past the base, no nations got to feel me. I feel it in my bones like I'm so wide awake that I'm hardly ever sleep. My flow forever deep in its volumes of scriptures when I breathe on a beat. My presence speaks volumes before I say a word. I'm everywhere, penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, so cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well. Quiet storm, vital form, pen push the brighter course. Mind is a vital force, hollow a right course. Soul is the lion's roar, voice is the siren. I swing round, ring out, and bring down the tyrant. Chop a small axe and knock a giant lopsided. The world is so dangerous, there's no need for frightened. The suckers trying to hide like the struggle won't find them. Then the sun busts through the cloud to clearly remind them it's everywhere. Penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well what it is. You know, they know what it is. We know, y'all know what it is. Ecstatic, there it is. Huh, what it is. You know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is. What it is, you know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is. Fantastic. Original. And always on time. And rocking your mind. It's like
sit and come relax, riddle of the Mac, it's the patch. I'm a soldier in the middle of Iraq. What say about noonish, coming out the whip and looking at me curious, a young Iraqi kid. Carrying laundry, what's wrong, G? Hungry?
No, give me my oil, get out my country.
And in Arabian, barking other stuff till his moms come grab him and they walk off in a rush. Distrust, feeling like I was pissed up on wound. I'm like, surely hope that we can fix our differences soon. Buying apples, hun breaking on.
Fruit, you take everything. Why not just take it down for like pasta?
I don't understand it. On another planet? 15 months of this stuff, how I'm gonna manage? And increasing this sentiment, gentlemen, getting down on their Middle Eastern instruments. Realized trapping this crowd, walk over, kicked one of my fabulous raps. Arab jaw drop, they well wish, they glad rap. Now they kid considered like an Elvis of Baghdad.
هذه ما تربحش وهذه ما تربحش، هذه ما تربحش، هذه تربح، هذه تربح، خلاص. هذه ما تربحش وهذه ما تربحش دايما على اللاز.
What it is.
هي كانت عندهم فلوس واحد يضحك واحد يبكي.
تو اللي بعتوا.
ايه انا اللي بعتهم. ها.
What it is, you know, they know what it is, we know, y'all know what it is, ecstatic, there it is. Huh, what it is, you know, we know what it is, they know, y'all know what it is, you know, here it is. What it is, you know, we know what it is, they know, y'all know what it is, you know, here it is.
Keep on rocking it.